And I'm live. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Uh, welcome. So anyway, we have a few updates today, approximately three major updates today. Uh, One of them is what we're going to be doing during our 5 o'clock stream, our 5 o'clock workout. And then the other one is what we're going to introduce tomorrow. And then the third one is, oh yeah, the third one's easy. I was going to ask you guys who's been watching their movies. All right, if you've seen a movie, let me know for the month. Again, this month's movies are in order from first to grade: Little Giants, Hoosiers, The Karate Kid, the new version, Rocky Part One, Happy Gilmore, Necessary Roughness, Friday Night Lights, Major League, The Hustler is the ninth grade movie, Murder Ball, The Way Back is the 11th grade, and then Rush is the 12th grade movie. Of those movies, I would say that my favorite one on that list is hmm, it's either Rocky, the fourth grade movie, or Rush, the 12th grade movie. I really did it like dead like Rush. Again, if you've seen them, let me know in the comment section. I know that Ian just watched a couple of movies. He just watched Rudy and some other movie. I forgot. Uh, but I think maybe he can do like a little brief synopsis on it on his page or something like that. But make sure you guys watch this month's movies. The reason that I have you guys watching these movies is because it's a long haul, and you have to have energy to keep going. And so some days you don't really feel like going, and if you're not properly inspired, you can't really make it. So therefore, these movies provide that spark for you, that perpetual spark that you need. And for me, when I was growing up, I just happened to be, really into these. So whenever I like felt like I was dead tired in the morning, I would wake up. Why? Because of Rudy. I would wake up. Why? Because of Rocky. I would wake up. Why? Because whoever. I don't know. I would just think of these movies, and I would want to like be great because of them. Other things inspired me, of course, but movies was a huge help. So I'm trying to help you guys out, and I see some of you guys being down and out during the workouts. But last week, everyone worked so hard last week, and I know that it was because I ranked you guys in order and I made it super competitive. But you guys need to bring that competitive nature to our workouts into your everyday life. Anyways, the second thing was which one will I talk about next? The second thing is our workout later on today. All right, in about an hour, we're going to be doing a workout that consists of mainly shooting. All right, we have four different leaders that they might switch from day to day, but there's four leaders, and they will give you a ball handling drill to do for a minute, and then they will say start. We'll have our timer and everything, and then after that minute, they're going to introduce the shooting workout. The shooting workout will either be from the elbow or from between the legs behind the back elbow shot, or like scissor shots, or the what is the last one? I forgot. But anyways, they'll tell you. But during that thing, we want you guys to try to be competitive among yourselves. All right. If you're by yourself, you want to get to a certain number. Try to get to like make 20 during the 2.5 minutes of shooting. If you're with someone else, race them. Or if you're not a very competitive person, go with that person and see if both of you guys can get to maybe 30 makes. All right, you guys can adjust depending on how much you suck or how awesome you are. All right, but just make it a fun thing. And I just saw something today. It was a post on Facebook, and someone said, if you are playing video games on the easy level just to have fun, don't be ashamed of that, because video games are to have fun. And my first thought was, that's a loser post. But then my second thought was, well, it is to have fun. And some people aren't very competitive. And it is what it is. Like, sure, you'll never make the NBA or anything, but like, why do you need to be competitive in life? I mean, you don't need like a big house when you grow up. You don't need like to win games. You can just have fun in life. But realize if you have huge goals, you can probably only really achieve those goals if you are competitive. So you have to kind of trick yourself into doing that stuff. All right. Even if you're just competitively nice. All right. Martin Luther King said you should have the drum major instinct, which is the instinct to want to be first. But he said you can also want to be first in kindness, be first in love. So for those of you guys who think that you're not competitive, maybe you can find creative ways to be competitive. Like maybe do the most random act of kindness in your church or something like that. I don't know. I'm throwing something out there. Anyways, with that said, the quote of the day is be creative. All right. And I like creativity. I write poetry. I like music a lot. But I'm also a basketball player. And basketball is the most creative sport, period. I'm staring at a softball player right now. You don't get to do jack squat in softball besides exactly what they tell you to do. You can flip the bat every now and then. It is a little bit restrictive, but basketball, it's like it's very, very free, and especially with the advent of like street ball being incorporated to basketball, it's become off the chain creative. So the more creative that you can be, the more fun that you'll have. And yeah, I mean, you can be pretty creative soccer player, etc. But basketball, you're in a very, very creative setting. So have fun with that. Realize how lucky you are, and go for it. So be creative, and you can also be creative in the workouts that you guys do. I don't. I mean, if you can't, right now we're in quarantine. So if the workout states that you have to have 6 people for a drill, be creative and figure out a way that you can get what you can do by yourself or with your mom or dad or with your dog, whatever, and you can get better for that drill. All right. So if it's a, let's say, 1-on-2 escape where you have to dribble against 2 people, well, for that one you have to change what direction, hands, and speed, right? So you want to do a drill that will help you get better at those 3 things. Maybe you're not doing the 1-on-2 drill, but you're doing drills where you can like actually change direction and get better at the speed thing. All right. Anyways, if you have any questions, as always, let me know in the comment section. I'm seeing all you guys right now. What's up, Cam? Hey, Gavin, Leandre, Blake. We got Ian. We got Finn. What's up, man? Anyways, that's that. And then the last update is you guys are in California and you guys are stuck at home for class this year. And who's going to save the day? You guessed it, John Sanders. All right. You guys, no matter what your day is, from 8 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock or whatever, I will give you guys an hour off, and I can come to your house, or we can do it through Zoom or whatever. And I'm offering PE classes. Now, my PE classes won't be those where you're doing push ups and all that other stuff and like racquetball. Our PE class will be basketball. All right. You can actually swing it so that you have credit for school doing it. Or your parents can just say, you know what, we just want you to have an hour off of doing this like stay at home education. And for the parents who have to possibly hang over your shoulder every single second of the day, they're not going to like that. All right. So I can give them a break as well, give you guys a break. So I'm starting PE classes, and I will send that information out tomorrow. But I only have so many spots because I can't be in multiple places at the same time. I'm not Doctor Strange. Wait, could he do that? I don't really know Doctor Strange that well. Sorry. Anyways, well, you guys can have a day early because I only have so many spots. I will be telling everyone tomorrow. If you go to our website today or tonight, you can go on there and right where it says our live stream, stuff like that, it says PE classes. All right. And we have the PE classes set for August through November. Normally for our workouts, it's $50 an hour. All right. But if you sign up for a month of the PE class for one day a week, it lowers the price. And it lowers it by, I think, like $1 each time that you add one thing. So in the end, if you go for all 4 months, which is it's August through November, if you go for all 4 months and you go for all 5 days of the week, now instead of a higher price, it's actually a way lower price. So you're getting it for about like $35 an hour. So I checked, and it's a lot cheaper than a lot of these like tutoring companies out there and things like that. So it's on par with a lot of stuff. So if you guys are interested in PE classes, let me know and figure that out by tonight before the spots get taken up. All right. Anyways, with that said, on to the next thing. All right. For elementary, the 6 drills that we have are scare shots, tiered free throws, inverted drills, around the cone spot shots, pick and roll against the drive, and 180 tangent for shots. The one that I like for that one is I love tiered free throws so much. All right. The tiered free throws, it was one of my favorite things to do in high school because it makes every single free throw that you shoot, every single shot that you shoot, it makes it into a pressure-filled shot. All right. So you get to the free throw line and your goal is to make 2 in a row. Easy, right? All right. But once you hit the shot, now you're like, I like to say that I'm 0 for 2. All right. And then I shoot it, then I'm 1 for 2 if I make it. But if I miss it, I go back down to 0 for 2, but then that's my one chance. And you get 2 chances per number. You want to keep going up. All right. So you try again. And now if you miss it again, you go back down to 1. But if you make two in a row, now you go up to three. And again, you have two chances to hit three in a row. Right? This drill, the easy way to do this drill is just to forget about it, just to let it go in your mind and just make the free throws. I mean, just don't even think about it. Don't even like worry about it. That's the easy way to win. Well, guess what? That's the easiest way to lose too in the long run. All right, so don't do that. You want to psych yourself out. You want to scream at yourself. You want to be like, "You suck! Oh my god, I can't believe this!" And you want to psych yourself out so much that you miss. All right, so that when you're trying to make like 10 in a row in the end, be like, come on, you got to make this, you loser. That's what I used to scream at myself. And then you do that until you can like get used to that. And then all of a sudden the games happen and the game free throws is so much easier. So don't take the easy way out when you do this drill and don't make it, and don't just breathe like Zen like meditation because you can't do that during games. Not when there's, I was going to say a big crowd number, but we're in COVID time. So not when there's two people watching you in the crowd. All right. There's going to be no crowds for a while, but it's okay. All right. So if you play that game again, don't take the easy way out. Got it? All right. Next thing is, let me think. Another one that I like for the elementary. I'm not going to go through them all, but scare shots is a fun one. I like against to drive for the pick and roll. For the pick and roll options, I got Dylan and Ian both did their pick and roll quiz this last weekend. So if you guys haven't done that in a while, check up on that as well. But one of the options is going against the screen to layup. All right, and the manipulation that takes, it forces the defense to play you honestly. Because if they don't play you honestly and they start to like try to predict where you're going to go, you can make them pay, and you make them pay in a very efficient way. All right, so when we go when we dribble out, we want to cross the ball over, go toward the pick and roll, sidestep, 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 and then when we're going to go against it, we want to extra go toward it. So turn our body toward it, look up, raise the ball up, and then if they're not forcing us to the screen, it's when the defense isn't forcing us to the pick and roll. If they're not forcing us to the pick and roll, we show pick and roll, and then we go against it. And when you go against it, you take, if I'm dribbling the ball with my left hand, I take my left hand and my left foot and I cross the ball over with that dribble and I bounce it on that step. And then I take two long steps while I catch the ball to go score. So it's a very efficient way to drive. And it's a pretty hard step to make. So you just have to practice on your own a lot. Again, if you haven't looked at all of our pick and roll stuff, look at it online under Limitless Hoops. Go to drills. You can type in pick and roll or PNR, and then all the drills will come up there. If you click on it, there's actually a video that will show you each and every single drill. And you want to copy that stuff and then memorize it and then take the quiz online to see if you can do it. Because if you can take care of the pick and roll, that's the most, even in the NBA, that's the most effective drill. That's the most effective, I guess, I would say, facet of the game where you can dominate the other team. It's unstoppable. All they can do for pick and rolls is let you shoot a wide open shot, or double team you and let you pass to the wide open player, or at most double team you, rotate, and then let you skip the ball across the court to an open player. And if you can skip the ball across the court, if you can pass out of a double team, and if you can hit a shot, if you can do those three things, the pick and roll becomes an unstoppable play. All right, that players from every level run. Our next one is middle school. For middle school, we have twist passes, no-look passes, one-on-one defense only, closeouts to slides, mid-post series, and post progression. All right, for post progression, I like that one a lot. For post progression, basically, all you're doing is catching the ball in the post, stepping middle for a hook shot. That's all you're doing, unless they stop it. Now all you're doing is stepping toward the middle, they stop it, and you spin back for a hook shot. Unless they stop that. Now I step middle, I fake the spin back, and I shoot the first hook shot. And you guessed it, unless they stop that. And the last one is I step middle, pump fake, rip through, and then score that one. So the up and under. So you have 4 different moves for the post progression. And basically you react to however the defense acts. Let me see. John, for a pick and roll, should we change if we go over or under based on the players sometimes, or just always stick with the same thing? What I would say is this. This is the reality of it. The reality is, this is reality, okay? Again, normally we don't talk about reality. We talk about our dreams, right? I want the best program. You guys want to make the NBA, right? If all you're going to do is play in junior high and CYO, and you're playing against people that can't shoot, go under, win every single game. But if you have hopes to one day play in high school, or to play in D1 especially, or to play in the pros, you're going to have to understand that you have to go over even when the players can't shoot. Because you're right. Like, all you need to do is just play a tight zone, and first grade, you win every single game because no one can shoot. But if you always practice and play with how sucky the other team is in your mind, as soon as those players become good, you have to re-practice everything from scratch. And you're like, wait, now they can shoot? Oh no, I have to learn how to do this the right way now. All right. So if you have big dreams, go over those screens every single time, show heavy, and you want to practice like you're one day going to play against Steph Curry. All right. And if you played against Steph Curry and you had never practiced it, and you were like, okay, here's our chance to do it now, he's going to burn you because you're a rookie doing that. All right. So you're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. How can I practice this against him? Can't you just have me practice it against someone easier first? Well, that's what we're talking about. So the easier players can't shoot. All right. But they suck enough for you to practice this hard thing against them, so you don't have to practice against amazing players. Anyways, yes, very good question, Finn. You win for the day. Zones are good if you're playing against them because you just hit threes. Yes, you're good. If you've got big dreams, go over the screens. Quote by John Sanders. Yes, you guys can write that out. I don't need any money for that quote, but if you make it into like a picture on your wall, take a picture of it, and I'll put it on our Instagram page. Anyways, let's see the next one. As I have Morgan, Ian's sister, passing behind me. She's cleaning the house. We have no look passes. All right, for no look passes, I love no look passes. I loved them so much when I was younger. I used to literally not look when I would make the pass, and that's stupid. A no look pass is not just not looking. All right. But I would turn my head in third grade or fourth grade, and I would just throw it behind my back. And I was so lucky that the ball would just go between people's hands and it would just find my teammates every time. So I thought I could throw a no look pass. Then I got a little bit more savvy, and I would watch some Magic Johnson tape, and I would watch to see exactly what he did. And I used to slow mo this. And again, I talked to you guys about this before. When you slow mo on a computer, it's pretty easy. When you slow mo on a DVD, it's pretty easy. When you slow mo on a VHS is what old people used to watch. It's like this little square thingy, and it has like a circle thingy to show movies and stuff. It's kind of weird, okay? But you had to like go so slow to slow mo that, and it was kind of hard. But I used to do it just to watch Magic Johnson throw his no look passes like this. And I would slow mo to see what his foot was doing, what his hand was doing, where his eyes would go. And I noticed all of it. All right. So watch some of that stuff. Maybe type in no look passes and see what they do. Don't just look at them looking away like I did when I was younger. Look at them, what they do before it happens. All right. So I noticed what he would do is he would stare at the person who he's going to pass to. And then he would pretend that he wasn't looking at that guy. So then he would go like this, and all of a sudden, at the last second, look to that guy. And then the defense would think, you didn't fool me. Then they would run to that guy, and then he would pass it to the first guy. So it's like double psychology, or what is that called? Psychological reverse psychology. Thank you very much. I need to pay her. All right. So it's like reverse psychology. All right. Anyway, I can throw a no look pass except it goes out of bounds. Yes. You have to watch out for that one. All right. So keep the passes inbounds. Practice the no look passes. They are fun. All right. Next one is our high school. Then we have judgment shots, 7-minute shooting, cops and robbers, pump fake to escape dribble, battle ropes, backward alley oop. First one is pump fake to escape dribble. That's when we pump fake and then we escape. because they kind of bit for a pump fake. And since they're jumping, we can't just shoot in front of their face. We have to get to the side. And how we get to the side needs to be efficient. Stay facing the basket and then take 2 dribbles like this, pushing out, and take your slide steps that way. All right. So you're 1, 2, and then you shoot a shot like that. This is actually one of the drills that we're going to be doing. Yes, LeBron's no-look pass. I see you. Blake Bassani just sent me that where he faked it like this and then threw it like that. It was pretty dope. All right. But for the escape dribbles, we are going to do that for our shooting drills today. All right. That was the fourth one that I forgot. Yes, it's the escape dribble. All right. Pump fake and then escape dribble shot. All right. That will be the fourth one that we do out of the shooting. So we have elbow shooting, scissor shots, balance between the leg behind the back shot, and then escape dribble. Those are the 4. All right. You got some lag over there? That's all right. Maybe it'll catch up. All right. LeBron is less than Jordan. Indeed. Probably. It's hard to beat Jordan. He's kind of a mythic character at this point. It's like trying to beat like Jesus. Anyways. Next one, our last one that I'll talk about is, let's go with 7-minute shooting. If you follow our Instagram page, a while back I put Sean Smith's 7-minute shooting deal on there. And we talked about it, but seriously, that thing was amazing. He made 41 threes on that, but I forgot to film it, and I was like, dude, could you do that again? Because I could get you a job if you did that again. He goes, deal. And then he got like 39 the next day, then like 40, and he couldn't quite get it. He goes, no, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. He kept wanting to do it again. The most I've ever gotten on that drill was like 28. The best I've ever seen was like 38. And these are like amazing shooters. And then all of a sudden he got 43. All right. I want to see your 7-minute drills. All right. I don't care if you get 2. All right. Let's see if you can get past the make 5 in a row. Let's see if you can get, I think a good score for you guys would be 10. All right. Let's see if you guys can get 10. And if you guys keep doing that drill, you're bound to get better at it. All right. And that drill helps with a whole bunch of things. Think about it. It's 20 layups in a row. It helps your layup ability because you guys kind of suck at making layups. All right. 2, it helps you guys with your stamina because, I mean, honestly, in college, just the layup part would make us tired. That's the whole that's the whole point of the layups is it makes you tired. You have to make 20 layups. So you have to sprint doing that the whole time. So it helps with your stamina. Next, with your jump shots. I mean, it helps with your jump shots. And then since you have to make 5 in a row, it helps with your clutch jump shots. So you learn to be clutch. And then for your threes, helps with your 3-pointers. If you put it all together, it helps with your competitiveness. All right, so that's 6 different things in one drill. All right, definitely do that. Your best is 21, Blake. I got to see it online, man. If you got video, let me know. I got you. Nice job. All right, for the next thing is our motivational story of the day. All right, I like this one a lot. The idea is not to block every shot. The idea is to make your opponent believe you might block every shot. I told you this before, but I sometimes, well, I'll tell you the opposite first. I sometimes pad my stats. I don't do it on purpose, but people claim that I am. I will shoot a layup and I'll miss it sometimes, and then I'll get the rebound. I'll score the layup, and I might miss it twice, but I'll get the rebound twice. And they're like, "Oh my God, John is just trying to get 30 rebounds a game. He's cheating." I'm not cheating. I just missed a shot, but I follow it, right? But I will say this: I anti-pad my stats for block shots. There's some block shots that I have, and I could block it, and I will pull my hand back, and I don't block it because I feel like the guy has shot an off-balance shot, and if I block it, it'll go out of bounds and it's their ball. If I block it, it'll go back. It'll go back to him, and it's their ball. But if I let it go, he'll make that shot 1 out of 10 times, and I'm okay with those odds. So you want people to believe because you're always in the right position, because maybe you blocked a big shot of theirs one time, that you might block every shot. You want to always be in position so that they think about you every single second, so that your hand's in their face instead of toward the ball. Because if they shoot right here and you put your hand going for the block, Now they can still see the basket. You haven't stopped them from doing anything if you happen to miss the ball. But if you go for their eyes without poking them in the eyes, then you've blocked their view to the basket, which actually counts as way more. So you're not trying to block every shot. You're trying to instill that fear in them that you might block every shot. And you do that with good positioning and, again, not going for the ball every single time and not swinging down every single time. All right. So be smart when you guys are playing defense. And that's a huge thing. All right. They don't even record stats. How are you going to stay pat? Oh, yeah. If you guys don't even have padding your stats, so y'all are all good. All right. Because you guys aren't keeping stats yet. But starting in college, they definitely keep your stats. John, I was looking on the drills page before this to make sure I was doing the escape dribble right, since I'm backing up for Ren today, and it's not on the drills page. Well, we better add it. All right, so if someone wants to add a good escape dribble video, I can add it to the website. So it's just pump fake, side step shot, pump fake, side step the opposite way, shot. If you post a good video of it, do it. I think starting maybe in March, I'm going to convince like some high school guys to get together and videotape all of them professionally. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. But until then, I would love you guys to help me out. Like, we have 3 more minutes. Let me see. What do I want to go over? People said that they saw the Karate Kid video. We have the same drill for every shot or not, or every day. Yeah, no, if we switch the drills up every single day, people will just get confused. So we're just going to shoot shots. We're going to get a whole bunch of shots up. And if you guys want to do extra, remember, we're doing this for the non-basketball players. I'll be straight up, right? We're doing this so that we can get like 50 kids doing it so that I can keep my business going. And so you guys have a team to play with, right? All right. But those of you guys who are better than that and want extra stuff, you're going to have to work on your own. All right. I gave you guys the book, copy the book, post your videos. I'm still counting the homework. Last week we had Armand, Gavin, and Blake as our only video people for the whole week last week. So they got three attendance points each. So try to be competitive doing that stuff still. You can post drills from our book again. Every drill that you want, you can post it, and you guys will get attendance points for that. So if you guys can think of a drill to do for a complicated drill, you can get points for that as well. So we need you guys to continue that on your own now. So we're doing this for the majority of our program, but you guys also do need to get shots up. So this will be a great way to get shots up. And Cam, you saw the Karate Kid, nice. Once your class ends, you post again, Finn. All right, I see you, man. All right, well, I'll be waiting for it. Anyways, one thing that I want to say though is this. Again, my job is to somehow convince you guys to work hard, but you may not want to work hard because so many things will be in your way. All right, 1, you may have vacations. 2, your legs might hurt after a while because you're not strong enough. 3, you may think I'm wrong. You may think, wait, I don't have to work to make it to that high level. I don't have to do what you say. I think I can do less work and make it to that high level. Guys, I assure you, the stuff in the book, if you want to make it to D1, that's the bare minimum. Sorry. But if you're not doing that, you can't make it. If you're 7 feet tall, yeah, you can make it. But for you guys, I mean, you guys are just basically regular kids, right? Who are like regular heighted. You know, your parents weren't NBA stars, right? So, yeah, you're going to definitely have to do this stuff. All right. And if you do less, an inch less, you'll have no chance. If you do more, you'll have more of a chance. All right. So, and if you don't believe me, you have no chance. That's just the way it is. And I apologize. I'm so sorry. All right. So you have to ignore all those things, push yourself through all that stuff. All right. And again, the movies will help. I promise. All right. And we can make it there together, and it'll be worth it once you get there. Even if you fail and you do all that work, even if you fail, it's going to be a huge thing in your life.